similar line of questioning, but when Klopp came to Liverpool in 2015, it really did feel like Spurs were ahead of them. They had a lot of building blocks in place to really kick on. It didn't happen, and Liverpool did kick on. I think the stadium build is probably accepted as the sort of biggest reason for that. But now, when you look at the club, do you feel that you do have every necessary building block in place, financially, structurally behind you to really kick on in the way you want?
Oh, look, I think there's a good foundation there, but do I think we're where we want to be off the field as well? No, from a football perspective anyway. I just think, well, it's the nature of rebuilds in my experience. They don't happen in 6 months in terms of the way you work, the staffing, the environment. We've made inroads, but it's not. I definitely don't think it's ingrained or established in here yet, and it can't be after 6 months. I'd be a fool if I thought it was. You talk about Liverpool or Man City or Arsenal. It didn't happen for them in the first 6 months. So there's no kind of waving of a wand here. So I know that is not where it needs to be yet. But we do have some things that are definitely in terms of facilities, resources. Absolutely, we're well placed. But again, all those things, you're well placed, but you've got to take advantage of it. You've got to use it well, because again, it's not the measure. The measure is not how well placed you are, it's how you execute. And I still think with all those things, we're still in the building phase. We're not in the phase of saying that we're ready now to sort of catapult ourselves to where we want to be.
Is that kind of just behaviours that need to be ingrained, or is that more appointments behind the scenes?
Both. Behaviours, appointments. It comes down to people. They sort of cover both things, but we need to, like I said, when you look at it, I've been here 6 months. I think Scott Munn's been here 6 months. Johan's been 2 months. So when you're looking at the football side of things, all of us are kind of just getting started. It's key, obviously, that us three are aligned in what we want to do from a football perspective, but I'm sure in their areas they're kind of looking at the same things and saying, well, we need to. So until that's done, and that can only happen over the course of time, like I said, that's when you'll feel a bit more secure about then saying, okay, we can go to the next level.
And our understanding is that Fabio Paratici is still working for the club in a kind of consultancy role. And how involved are you with him day to day? Do you talk to him? Does he have an input in kind of who you're going after?
No, I mean, again, I don't have a lot of dialogue with too many people. It's the way I structure my working life, in that I kind of keep these things to a minimum. Fabio, obviously, I know Fabio, and every now and then we'll exchange messages or calls, and he's a smart guy. You can see that he's got a great eye for talent, but within the workings of the club and what I do, I don't have that kind of engagement. Not just with Fabio, but with most people. It's more around what's the priority right now this week, and my focus is on the football and the football department.
Okay, thanks guys.
Thanks guys.